Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to Sky Factory 5. We're carrying on with the block here. I've noticed a couple of quick changes here. I've added a way in around the side. This is now completely full, and we have, because I can't get a hopper, absorption hopper, so I've just added a standard hopper on the end here. I've also added some snad for my sugarcane. If you don't know what snad is, I don't know why you're watching me, but essentially you can just flip a lever a little bit and it goes. Snad is very useful. Okay, so we were getting ready to build the big box over here, so we need to get just above our hopper. We're going to need a mob masher. That's the plan here. So I've been cooking up a little bit of iron, as you can see. Up. There we go. Not so hard. Okay, so mob masher. This is the first thing we're going to need. So a block of redstone, we can do that easy. That's fine. Block of iron. I think we're going to need a couple of them, so we'll make a couple of them. These. So we need sticks. We're not going to need cobble, so we'll empty that out. Not going to need, right. Things we're not going to need for the minute. We're not going to need buckets. Not going to need you. Not going to need you. Not going to need you. Actually, we will need you. Not going to need you. That's all fine. Okay. So we're going to need 6 swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that should give us enough for a mob masher. This is going to sit directly above the hopper, just there. Now if we need to upgrade it, we're going to have to come in to do that, but we can get in and we can get out. We just need to crawl our way across the conveyors. And the other thing we can do, well, we need to provide it with redstone, so it should now be spinning. Yeah. Now then, time to test whether this system will actually work. Let's do something that's not going to be particularly vicious, shall we? Let's start off with piggies. Piggies. Okay, so just going to pop the portal down. 3, 2, 1. All piggies are dead. Now let's test if we get everything. No. No. Okay, so we may end up with a clutch of stuff down at the bottom end here. Yeah, these are big pigs as well. That's fine. See if we quickly flip this off, will they come through? No. Okay. So we might need us to extend the hopper a little bit. But essentially it did its job. If we had an absorption hopper in here instead, we'd be laughing, but we don't got one. And we've got a piggy head. Pigs are complete. Okay, so we got a little bit of sinew out of that. We got a pig trophy. Okay, now this I do know a little bit about, but basically, you put this down, you can turn it on and off, you can decide whether or not you want it to spawn. So, yeah, we will use that eventually. For the minute, let's just get another place to store this. There we go. This will do. Green chest. Whoops. There will do. Nicely. And we've got plenty of these to go through. Shulkers I don't want to do. Zombie horses I don't mind. Crystal zombie. Okay, let's try this one out. The reason I don't want to do shulkers or anything like that is because the buggers teleport. And until I have a way of stopping them from teleporting, don't really want to do that. Okay, crystal zombie. I forgot to send the mob masher back on, didn't I? Okay, cool. 8 seconds till the next one. Oh, everything's getting ground up, so that's good news. What we really want is this. We need a bit of gold. We could do that, and this we really want. There we go. It's another gateway dump. Turn this off. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. Nice. And pink we've done as well. So let's pick another one, shall we? Not going to try the Titan ones yet. Let's just do good old-fashioned zombies. Well, realistically, I could just dump them anywhere, but there. I'll replace part of the front here with glass, I think, after this. It's not like we haven't got enough glass to do it. Yeah, of course we can add the, I don't really want the fire aspect, but smite, yeah, we could do that. These three, and maybe that one. And maybe smite as well. We have one that doesn't want to die in there. There we go. Turn that off. Lots of green dye. And a zombie trophy. Yay. Up we go. What we're going to do eventually is build just probably another dark room on top of this, but have the trophies up by it so we can flick them on and off as to what we want. I think that's going to be a plan. Got some white. And we've got lots of green. Rabbits, snow golems. Which? Okay, this is going to be interesting. Nah. How about witches? Let's have a look, see what happens now. Whoa, big witches. Wasn't aware they got bigger. So these are going to be big witches, I'm assuming. Well, yeah. There we go. Gateway done. So yeah, we can grind through all the gateways now, not a problem. I'm not sure whether the Titan ones will be... this will be any good for them. Not until we've upgraded that thing. And for that, we're going to need 10 of these. So we just need redstone. So we're going to need 40 iron swords, 40 gold nuggets, and 40 redstone. Yeah, that's a lot. But we do have some more light grade dye. Don't think we need these blocks of iron anymore. Let's go start putting stuff away. I will grind through the rest of that later. But yes, so now we have mob farm. Got the start of this. I think our next thing to do... yeah, no, you don't live in there. Okay. I think our next thing to do is going to be to start getting printers up and running. So what do we need to get some printers? Let's have a look. Okay, so we need machine frames, which is tin, glass, tin gears. Okay, so the metal press would cheapen that out a little bit. So I'm wondering if that might be worth doing. If so, then what we're going to want at least to start is we're going to want to do the cow. Okay, so we're going to do the cow gateway. The reason being, this will give us some leather. And leather we do want. So we need to make a book. Actually, we need the we might as well just make the eccentric tome, haven't we? That is the next part, so yeah, we'll do that. Evil cows, go on, get killed. But this should hopefully give us leather to make the eccentric tome. There we go. 12 seconds. And then once this last set of cows are done, 4, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Massive moo-moos. There we go, kill everything. Did we get any leather out of that? No, all we got was sinew. We can smelt that into dried sinew, turn that into sinew fibre, which basically is string. So no, we didn't get any leather. Okay. I think I've learned how to spell one of these days, wouldn't you? So how do we get... so we've got leather scraps. Milling down a saddle. We don't have drying racks by the look of it. Ah, but we can redstone furnace this. Okay. So, we're going to need a very simple coal setup and a redstone furnace. Okay. Right, let's go get some bits from downstairs. So, what we're going to need for redstone furnace. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're going to need copper gears, we're going to need gold, bricks, tin. Okay. I don't think I've got any gold. So let's just correct that. That's a little bit. That's not quite what we want. So do we have any more yellow? Yeah. Okay. Offload some yellow in here. There we go, that'll do. I need to put a block in there. Actually, no, I was going to extend those, wasn't I? Right, let's go do that. not normally one for the cosmetics too much, but yeah, that just looks horrible. With a gap in the back. So just extend that. Oops. There we go. Everything should still be smelted by the time it gets across. There we go, see? Right, so we've got a little bit of tin. We've got some iron nuggets, that's fine. We've got the redstone we're going to need. We need copper. Now we have gold. And we need a couple of bricks. Which we do have left over. This is good news. Right, so everything we need is just in the bottom here. So, I don't have any iron. Did I forget to grab iron? Can't be doing that now, can I? Iron. Okay, come back up. And glass. There we go. Right, so one of these, we just need to tin it. Let's make one of them. Grab one of them. That. And two of them. There we go, redstone furnace. Now, at its most basic, it's not brilliant, but it can be. Once it's upgraded properly, it's not so bad. Right, next up. Sterling dynamite. Okay, so it's literally just these we're missing. One of them. One of them. One of them. Right. This is not the most efficient way of doing this, but it'll do for now. Bit of coal. Okay, throw that in there. That doesn't need any upgrade or anything, does it? No. It does say it needs experience though. Okay, that's fine. So, if we grab this. Zombies will now spawn. But the question is, where? What I'm going to do is seal this back up just for a second. And then I want to get to the top of this, so I need torches before I do this. Right, let's go get some black. Right, bit of black dye. Coal. Coal on sticks. Ladders. There we go. Light all of this up. And now in here, we're going to need to remove the torches. There we go. Darkroom. Turn on. No, turn off just for a second. Give me that. Make another hole just here for the minute. Now the only problem is if baby zombies come in, they won't get mashed. But now, yeah, everything in there should be spawnable, which is exactly what we want. So hopefully now, if we get far enough away, zombies should spawn in here. There we go. And if we need to get inside to do anything, to spawn anything in there, we still can. We just need to make a new way in every time, which is annoying. Let's set off some creepers in here, shall we? Just want to make sure that lifting the mob creepers was a bad plan. Okay, they're still not dropping anything into the hoppers, which is problematic, because that is the whole point of lifting the mob masher. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a giant creepers. Yeah, everything's still just holding short. Okay. That's annoying. I suppose I could mount a fan at the back instead and just blow everything in. That is another option. I mean, I could mount a fan just here and blow everything in, but that would make the vector plates kind of pointless. Oh, come on, it's not that hard. Yes, I think it should spawn in there at night anyway. So we will see tonight whether or not that happens. Because if zombies can spawn inside here, we do need to make sure we don't have any other spots like that. Like that, because I don't want to be running around the whole block chasing down zombies, because let's be honest, that's not fun. It could be worse, it could be skelebobs, but dun. Okay, so anything in here? No, there is one over there. These are fine because they're half slabs on the bottom half, so they're fine. Like that. Like that. Like that. Yeah, they're all fine. So yeah, that's all looking good. So now we just need to double check what's on this little island over there. Good, they've started spawning. Not a huge amount, but so we just need 4 more of these. 3 more of these. And then we start getting leather. Don't want to block this up just yet. But what I am thinking... Shame none of these have no doors. Yeah. Could make an iron door and put a lever above it. I think that's going to be a good shout. So essentially, while I'm in there, it's always open. While I'm not, it's always shut. That sounds like a good plan to me. Okay. So we've done a little bit here today. Not too bad. So we've got our little mob farm up and running. Where we can basically turn on anything we want. Realistically. Thanks. I think that'll do. They'll all spawn inside. And then occasionally we'll just need to go in and empty it. Once we hear any zombies that are spawned in there, we'll go in and clear them out. But anyway, I'm going to sign off for now. So again, thanks for your time. For the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.